everybody, this is Caitlin Springer with the Florida Orchestra. Now today we are going to go over a few more of these Schradieck exercises. Now for the purpose of this video, I want to start with number 3. I'd like to do number 4, and then I would like to skip to number 7. So we have 2 of the major ones and 1 of the minor ones. Alright, so first things first, let's just make sure our instruments are still in tune. So I'm going to put on my A. Just check every string. It's a crucial step that we do not want to ignore. Alright, so starting with number 3 here, this one is kind of 4th finger heavy. So I want us to be really mindful of our form here. I know I always say that. Form, form, form. It's all about the form. This is technique here. Alright, so we have kind of a really relaxed hand here. My first finger is the one that will always kind of be ready to extend back, right? But my 4th finger is trying to be a little bit more anchored here. So my hand frame is kind of based around my 4th finger, and if I think about it that way, it helps me make this a little bit less painful. Although if it is painful, then rethink how you are doing your form. It shouldn't actually be painful, it should just be kind of painful to listen to, not to play. Anyways, so thinking about having the 4th finger here, everything's kind of based around here. So if you have that relaxed and then you think of stretching back a little bit, that helps me get through these exercises, especially if I'm doing all of them at once. See how simple my hand is there? I have to come around a little bit to get that 4th finger. I come around with my elbow, you see that? So I'm coming around a little bit more with my elbow than I might, so you could kind of just use that to kind of pivot, right? You've got a little pivot point in your elbow that could help you out. So the 2 things that could help are thinking about your hand frame from your pinky back, instead of constantly reaching from your 1st finger up. Think about reaching from your pinky back. And then the other thing is using your pivot point, your elbow. So those are the 2 things that are going to help you survive this exercise. So let's put our metronome on 72, and let's just do this rhythmically, because this really helps balance our technique. As long as we're steady, it should be good. If we're flying in some spots and if we're slow in other spots, it's really kind of takes away from the exercise. Rhythmic is the best way to do this. So this is number 3. Let's try it out. 1, 2, ready, go. Great. So yeah, do the repeats, and my metronome is on 72. Did I mention that? 72. And now let's look at number 4 and do the same exact thing. This one will be a little bit of an easier one here for you to get through. Number 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Cool. And now skipping over to number 7. Yep. Number 7. Now we have our low 2 pattern. So this one, you have a little bit of that stretch to the 4th finger. Now from the 2nd, the low 2. Think about how you have these 2 whole steps in a row, right? So you're going to have to use your pivot point even more, and you're going to have to think about your 4th finger hand frame even more to get through this one. This one's a little bit more intense. Number 7. 1, 2, ready, go. And that's how that one sounds. Now what I want to do, you can repeat that as much as you want, or you could even bring the tempo down slower to quarter note equals 60, or you can even play it in quarter notes and just figure out how the fingerings work. If you're a cellist or a bassist, the fingerings are really complicated. So I applaud you for trying this. Take your time, be patient with it. Alright, so let's go back to number 1, and I'm going to ramp up my metronome to quarter note equals 88. And this is going to be our new tempo. Now, I'm going to do number 3 and 4 together now. Take a moment, pause, and do number 7. Number 7, yeah. Alright, number 3 and 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Nice, and now we'll do number 7. Remember that low 2, you're going to have to exaggerate your pivot point and your 4th finger hand frame, so you've got to have great form on this one. Can't stress it enough. Number 7. 1, 2, ready, go. Great job! You can repeat that as much as you need to, or slow it down again if you need. But for those of you who want a little bit of an extra challenge, let's beef it up even more. Alright, challenge tempo equals 120. Uh-oh. Good luck, guys. Alright, this is going to be number 3 and 4 together, and then a pause and number 7. 3 and 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Now, number 7. 1, 2, ready, go. Great. How'd you guys do? How was the form? I want you to start kind of analyzing and just seeing how you do every day. How is your form? Do you feel like, oh, it hurts so much to put down that fourth finger? If it does, then you need to reconfigure your form. So I want you to take this time, because right now we have all the time in the world. I want you to take this time, take advantage of having the time to spend just with yourself and your instrument, trying to figure out how these things work. And of course, thank you guys for playing Schradieck with me. This was fun, and I can't wait to see you guys next time.